Good morning, Stampers. It's Tracy Frith here. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Sherwood Park, Alberta. And I am coming live to you today. We are going to work with the Splendid Thoughts set today. So this is a set from the new, I believe it's July to January mini catalog. And I've had a chance to play with it a couple of times now. It's quickly becoming one of my favorites. So we're going to try and play around with it a little bit today. So we are using, this is the stamp set. So it's got some really simple images. You can do some double stamping with it as well. We'll do a little bit of that today. It's got some good little sentiment. So it's the suite that it comes in. We're not going to use it today. I'm going to save that for another day, but the designer paper that it comes with is stunning. It's so pretty. I absolutely love it. I think I may have talked about it before already because it's just gorgeous. It's one of those ones I'm afraid to cut into because I want to hoard it because it's so pretty. But I know that I need to use it up because other people should be able to enjoy it as well. All right, so that's the stamp set. We are going to use today, well, let me show you the card that we're going to do first of all. So we're going to make this little card. So I was trying to keep it simple this morning. So we're going to do what's called simple stamping. So it's just inks and paper. So I did that, and that's the inside. I'm going to switch a little bit up what I did on the outside, but basically keep it pretty similar. Good morning, Leanne. Thanks for coming on this morning. So my supplies for this card, I'm going to use shaded spruce. And I've cut this one down the long edge of the paper, so it's 4 1/4 by 11. So the opposite direction than what I usually do. Then this piece is 4 5/8 by 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then my two white pieces are kind of my standard matte size, so 4 by 5 1/4. Are those two, one's for the outside, one's for the inside. All right, so I'm going to put those two pieces aside. I'm going to grab one of my white pieces here. And I'm going to grab a piece of scrap paper. I was playing around with this one a lot last night, so it's kind of covered, but that's okay. Oops, and I've totally moved my mat. All right, so let's start. I'm going to start with my shaded spruce. Ink, and I'm using this large kind of outline image. Okay, so I'm going to stamp in the top left hand corner and the bottom right hand corner. Let's see, and I do want to go off the page a little bit here because I want to get all my other stamps on, not take up too much room. This one I'm going to go off a little bit more. Okay, and then I'm going to go with Sweet Sorbet. So I've added that in as a third color here. And this is where I'm going to change it up a little bit. So I'm going to do, I'm going to use this long one with all the little leaves on it to start with. And I'm just going to get a little bit of this one. So Leanne, what are you up to this morning? Looks like it's still nice outside. We had a super hot day yesterday. It's supposed to rain today a little bit, so not sure what we're going to get, but it looked like it when I peeked my head outside this morning. It looked like it was still sunny. Okay, and then this little stamp, it's kind of the little leaves or buds or whatever. and it's got a little bit of texture built right into the stamp. Now I'm going to stamp this one off, so I'm stamping it once on my scrap paper before I put it onto my cardstock. Now this one is not meant to line up perfectly with the outline. It goes with it, but it doesn't line up perfectly. So don't stress about trying to match it up because it won't match up. All right, and then I can put that one away. I'm going to bring in my gorgeous grape ink. Oh, I have to clean that one off because I'm using the same stamp again. So I'm going to use that same long outline stamp with the little leaves on it. I'll clean it off. And then I'm going to stamp that same stamp in the gorgeous grape, but I'm not going to fill it in this time. There we go. Nope, and I'm going to leave that out. So I'm going to use the Let's Celebrate stamp. And I got it just a little crooked when I played with it last night. So let's try and get it straight this morning. And I've inked it. I've pushed too hard on my ink pad, so I've got ink around the edges of my stamp. Oh, Leanne's watching her son's dog. And he kept you awake. Well, that's no good. I know I have to figure out my new sleep schedule. I started a new position at work. And right now, twice a week, I have to be there really early to open up. So I have to try and get my sleep schedule on track with that, because I'm a night owl and tend to stay up late. So yeah, let's see if I can get this a little bit straighter today. Oh, that looks better. So I did that in the gorgeous grape as well. And now I'm going to I have a sweet sorbet Stampin' Blend, and I'm going to use the light version of this, and I have my bone folder, so I'm just going to use this to splatter, just to add a little bit of extra color and texture. And then I need to bring my other white piece back in because I always forget to stamp the inside. How did I do this yesterday? I think I banged. I think I went like that. So you tap, get the brush end open, and you just tap on your marker, and it will send out little splatters of ink. There we go. So I kind of just covered the whole card. And I should mention too, I got this card, I found one that was similar on Pinterest and changed it up a little bit, and I forgot to write down whose card it was, so I apologize for not giving you credit. But when I went back, I couldn't find the card again, and I didn't save it, so if I do find it in the meantime, I will post the name of I got the inspiration from, who I cased the card from. There we go. So I don't usually do such a thick splatter, but I wanted to give this one a little bit more color. All right, so that part is finished. I'm going to pull my other white piece in and just stamp the inside a little bit. Back to my big leaf here. And I just went down in the bottom corner for this one. And I just use the two colors here. All right, so those two pieces are finished. So now what I did, I wanted to rough the edges up a little bit, so I just took my scissors and just dragged it along the edge just to give it a little bit more, because it's just inks and paper. Just wanted to add a little bit more just to give it a little bit more to draw your eyes into the card. So I'm going to try this time slot over the summer. I'm working a little bit earlier in the day now on Wednesday, so I'm just trying to fit everything in. And then in the fall, we'll see what my schedule brings. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to be doing in the fall. All right, I can take this piece out of the way as well. All right, and then I also did the same with my gorgeous grape piece. You're not going to see a ton of it, and I didn't go quite as much on this one, but oops. Just wanted to get it roughed up a little bit. Okay, there we go. So I think we're ready to put it all together. I can bring this in, get it folded up. So I scored this one at 5.5. So it's going to open up this direction. And I'm using my liquid adhesive again. Maybe. Okay, let's get this a good shake. I forgot to put it, usually when I'm done I stick it upside down in a little bin. I forgot to do that last night, so it's just glue's just down all the other end of the bottle here. Oh, this one does, oh, there it comes. Starting to come out. I think it has a bit of a plug in it, so. Yeah, I find if I get it turned upside down fairly soon after I use the glue, I don't get those little plugs in the end. Oh, this is the inside. Don't glue this one onto the purple. When I first put this one together last night, I put the front on upside down. But luckily with this glue you have a little bit of wiggle room. So I was able to peel it off and turn it the right direction, and it worked out fine. All right, now we'll do the front. Just a little tiny border of the gorgeous grape here. And I can add that to the front of the card. Oh, good morning, Mom. There we go. So I opted not to add any bling to this one because I wanted to keep it nice and simple. So I'm just going to leave it plain, but you could certainly add in some jewels if you wanted to here or there. I was trying to figure out how I could use Wink of Stella, but I'm not sure because I thought I could maybe put it on the red leaves, but it's going to make them smudge a little bit, and I think I want to just leave them the way they are. So, excuse me, that's my card for today. So be sure to check out Stampin' Up! Just put out the new mini catalog, so the July to January. So it's got a little bit of everything in it. It's got some Christmas in it. I think it's got some Halloween. Let me pull it out and have a quick look. I haven't looked at it. All right, I guess I did look at it last night, but got a lot of Christmas stuff in it. Christmas. This is the Christmas mini usually. So lots of Christmas stuff in it. It's got some. It usually has some fall or Thanksgiving stuff. It's got a few flower sets. Yeah, there's some cute snowmen and birds and moose and yeah, some really pretty fall and Halloween stuff as well. So it's got a little bit of everything in it. I can go through it a little bit closer another day. The other thing that we have out now, it's celebration time. So that's always a great time of year. We have 2 a year now. So celebration, and with that, if you place a $60 order, for every $60 that you order, you can earn a free item out of our celebration brochure. So there's stamp sets, there's some dies, there's some designer paper, a few different things. So if you're looking at getting any supplies or replenishing your card stock or anything, that now is a good time to do that because you can get an extra little bonus with your order. If you're interested in placing an order at all, you can let me know. Either let me know in the comments, send me a message, send me an email. My email is artfullystampedwithtracy@gmail.com. And yeah, I can help you out with that if you want. I think that's all the announcements I have for right now. I'm gonna have to go back and look. I wasn't able to check my updates yesterday, so I have to go back and do that today. I'd love it if you would invite your friends to watch my videos. If you, I'm gonna say for today, if you comment or share on my video, either on this one or I will post it on YouTube later on. You can comment on there as well, and I will do a draw again for one of my cards and mail it out to you. And yeah, I think that's it. I feel like I haven't done this in a while. I missed last week, but it feels like forever. So hopefully everyone has a great day. Thanks for tuning in or for watching the replay if you're catching it later. And I will see everyone again next week. So next week again, Wednesday at 9 a.m. I will be going live one more time. Have a great day, everyone.